OVC Basketball Media Day, Jacksonville State. Our ladies picked 7th in the Coaches and the Sports Information Directors preseason poll, and Rick Pietri right in the range where you thought you would be coming into this 2017-2018 season in the preseason stuff.
It is, and I, as I mentioned to you a couple weeks ago, I thought it would be somewhere between 5th and 9th. There's so little degree of variance between teams in our league. When you go back to last year, I mean, 4th and 12th were separated by 2 games. So it's just, and I don't know that it's going to be that much different this year. This truly is, as they say in the NFL, any given Sunday type situation. This league really, outside of Belmont, who was undefeated, really from 2 to 12, from that point forward, you know, all games are for grabs. I mean, we beat the second-place team last year, from our standpoint. So again, I thought that was reasonably where we'd be picked. And so now it's just a matter of playing the games and seeing where we actually end up.
All right, you've been practicing. Are you happy with where you are at this point in time as you draw closer to the start of the season?
Well, I'm as happy as I could be after 17 practices. You know, the thing I like about this team, you know, because as coaches we sometimes compare one group to another, and every year the team is different. Even though you have some of the same players from the previous team, you got additions and deletions. Last year we really struggled to have consecutive days of good practice, which made the preseason portion of practice very frustrating. This group, we've been much more consistent at practice. We've been able, not every practice has been good, but we've been able to string several together. When you've had 17, you know, you have chances to have some bad days, but we haven't had an overly large number of bad days, and so I'm encouraged about that. I like the energy of this group. They've been very encouraging of each other outwardly in practice, and that's good because, you know, that type of within the team encouragement, vocal encouragement in practice is uplifting. And so I like that about this group. So I like where we are right now, and hopefully I'll like where we are more in a few weeks.
All right, open the season Friday, November the 10th. In fact, you'll play your first 4 at home. You got Florida State coming to town. You got to make a return trip to Clemson. You're going to Miami of Ohio. You're going to a tournament at Seton Hall. So this is going to be challenging in the pre-conference schedule, is it not?
There's no doubt. You know, we do open up our first game that counts is versus Bruton Parker on that Friday, November 10th, and then less than 48 hours later we have Florida State. So and they'll be top 10 in the country. So we're going to know real quickly, you know, who we are relative to the national landscape in Game 2. That being said, you know that there's going to be some progression within your team, or there should be anyway. And so as you mentioned, with the non-conference schedule that continues to line up ahead of us with the tournament at Seton Hall, where we'll face East Carolina first out of the American Conference, with Clemson on the schedule. We have enough tests to get a good idea for who we are, so that when we open OVC play up, we should have a reasonable identity by the time we get to the end of December.
All right. Looking forward to it. Exciting times. Good luck.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Jacksonville State head coach Rick Pietri. Season ticket packages for Jacksonville State basketball available online at jsugamecocksports.com.